What would possess a person to want, like, listen, I understand that we live in a world of ignorance. I to a certain degree, can respect this. People are ignorant. They don't know any better. Fine. But when you're interested in a subject, shouldn't you at least be concerned for what it is and what it does? So let's pretend that I want to be a medical doctor. Congratulations. Shouldn't I stop and wonder, well, what does a medical doctor do? And when I witness the state of humanity, and when I witness the state of people, shouldn't I stop and ask myself, well, what makes it that people are sick? These basic questions are not even in medical school. But why are people sick? What is disease? In fact, what's health? They're unable to define health. How can you restore health if you cannot define health? How can you understand health if health is the byproduct of life itself? The medical system, modern science, has removed life from life. It's not studying life, it's studying a corpse. How is it that then a person who pretends to be a doctor, a medical doctor, can help restore health if health is a symptom of life? It is a byproduct of life circulating in you. So it's impossible. This is not hard to understand. It is impossible. Therefore, it is obvious that the person who pretends to be a medical doctor is either ignorant by choice or ignorant because they're just ignorant. And ain't nobody teaching them what health is actually about so that they can understand what is disease and therefore how to solve the issue. They're not interested in solving the issue. What they're interested in is taking control and suppressing symptoms and looking like they are the doers, the supreme architects of health and healing. That's what they want. They want, for appearance sake, to look like they're gods. Now, I'm going to stress this. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm passionate. I care about people and I care about the subject of health and I respect whoever does what. If that person over there is a crack seller, I respect that person. If I had to speak on crack and its effect on people, and especially if the crack person would want to say that crack is health and healing, I would respond with a heart. It's like, listen, you can sell whatever you want, but please don't call that health or healing. And if I would tell you that you as a crack salesperson are not selling health or healing, and you want to arrest me, then I'm going to have an issue with you. You can do whatever you like. I don't mind. That's your business. This is the Kali Yuga. Everybody is free to do whatever they like, especially if you have organizations that protect you with guns and laws. But for the love of God, for all of you out there who have ears to hear, stop 2 minutes. Look at the medical system. Look, the medical system comes hand in hand with society. We can say it's a limb of the overall system. Quite obviously, the system doesn't care about you. It doesn't care about no one besides its own self. Therefore, do you think that its health system cares about you and wants to help you reclaim yourself? Reclaim whatever you call health? Of course not. It doesn't care. It doesn't care about you. You are a human resource. You are nothing but a consumer, and it will use you and drag you into whatever nonsense so that it can suck more out of you. It does not care about you. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand this. All you need is sit back and observe. And for all you geeks out there who don't understand fuck all about what I'm saying, it's because you haven't spent 5 minutes to actually ask yourself a basic question. Well, does it make sense that people suffer like this? Does it make sense that the human body, which is obviously absolutely, completely brilliant, and its level of brilliance is so beyond your scope of understanding, that it suddenly turns and decides to want to kill you for no apparent reason? The same body that lives in the same nature that creates the perfect clock of the sun and the moon, and the motion of the earth, and the motion of the stars, that is so perfect, you cannot even fathom it. It is the same intelligence that makes the human body, but the human body is dumb. And out of nowhere, it's going to turn on you and kill you for no reason. Just like that, because it's dumb. Because it makes mistakes. Does that make sense to you? Well, for me, it makes absolutely no sense. And for any intelligent person, it makes no sense. So if you can't, as a student of life, you cannot even start with a basic hypothesis, which is not even a hypothesis, it's a self-evident truth. It's like, well, obviously nature is intelligent. So if nature is intelligence, then disease must be something there must be something that took us away from nature's intelligence. Something that took us unaligned us from nature's rhythm, and the byproduct of this is disease. It's not that nature made a mistake, it's that something in our system, or in our environment and our system, made us make something that's off the beat of nature, which results in disease. So, with all due respect, if you're not able to see that, please find yourself somewhere else. Go study Dr. Axe and have some good time with a beautiful, handsome, know-it-all man. Don't hang out with a crazy person like me. Really, genuinely. Shout out to everybody. I love everybody. This is not an insult. But I love knowledge, and when you insult knowledge, and when you insult the human body, it's like if I was a supreme Christian from 300 years ago and you desecrate the church, I would chop your head off. With knowledge and the human body is the temple of God, and knowledge is the Spirit of God inside that temple. And when you insult knowledge or you insult intelligence, for me that's blasphemous, and the only thing I can do is speak my heart out, and I'm going to make a song about it. I'm not going to hurt you, but I have to say it. It's enough. Enough violence, enough insult, enough blasphemy towards what's sacred. Enough. It's enough. If you can't see this, you have no business. Go take your drugs and go on that way of destruction, and good luck and all the best to you. For the rest of you who have enough intelligence to understand what I mean, it's your job now to study that intelligence and get to actually know it and learn how to apply the principles that ensure that you always follow the beat of nature, so that you remain in a state of harmony and that you can discover life through a healthy experience of the human body and everyday life. Yeah.